Hey, what's up guys, zerocielX here, bringing you another underused tier match in Pokemon Showdown. As you can see here, I'm using the Meloetta Honchkrow team once again. Made some major improvements, I guess. Well, not really improvements, but some major changes to the team to kind of like, just shuffle around some team members, try some new things. Just give Meloetta and Honchkrow an easier chance to set up and sweep. That's the whole point of this. So, yeah, new team members are Showscarf Cobalion, Showsban Azumarill, physical defensive Gligar, and then special defensive Snorlax. So, that's the team. Looks kind of good on paper. I mean, it has its major flaws, I know that. But nothing too crippling at the moment. Well, so far I haven't really noticed anything too crippling. I haven't run into Pokemon that could just completely destroy me. Or, a particular set on a Pokemon that completely destroys this team. But we'll see in the future. My opponent this time around is someone by the name of Carey, something like that. And he's running. I don't know. First sight, it kind of scared me. I mean, Machamp, Darmanitan, and Raikou are all scary Pokemon. The Aso especially, because that thing has quite quite an extensive move pool as well as pretty amazing mixed offensive stats. So he could run any number of sets. So once I find out what kind of set he's running, I can work around that. He's running a Zapdos and then a Snorlax. So I'm assuming, maybe looking at it, probably Snorlax is special defensive with the Zapdos being physical defensive. That's the way I see it. Darmanitan most likely Scarf. Raikou, for some reason, I always assume it's a subcom mindset. I don't know. I'm freaking paranoid about those sets. But and of course the Machamp, which is more of a nuisance than anything else, dynamic punch and everything. But I have things to deal with that, so really not too much of a problem. But yeah, let's just start with the match. And to let you guys know, I'm on the opposite side once again. So my opponent is the one that leads off with the Zapdos, and I lead with Boom Man, my Cobalion, Scarf, and everything. Go straight for the Volt Switch. I could have gone for the Stone Edge, but I knew he wasn't gonna take him out. Bring him around like maybe 30%, somewhere around there, or something like that, depending on the set, of course. Volt Switch, he sets up a sub as Volt Switch into Rambi over here, my Snorlax, because I knew whether he went for Heat Wave, Thunderbolt, or Toxic, predicting me to switch out. Snorlax is pretty much the best switching I have right now. And whirlwind him out with the sub and everything. And of course, out of all the Pokemon that he has in his team, I have to whirlwind him out into Machamp. So then I'm gonna force the switch out. Of course, don't want to take a fighting move at all. And I switch into Gligar, and he predicts that nicely. The switch was extremely obvious. Takes me out with the Ice Punch. Went for the Roost, expecting to outspeed, but it seems that he's running heavy speed investment on this Machamp, possibly with a Jolly nature. Because Machamp really isn't that fast, and to be able to outspeed Gligar, I'm pretty sure you have to be running Jolly nature. I don't know, but I switched into Mirror Jane, scare him out with the Psychic. Didn't want to stay around, in case he did have. I didn't want to like set up a sub or Calm Mind, in case he had to payback or Bullet Punch, both of which would have done heavy damage. Because it's Aso, which turns out to be a Subcom mindset. So once I found out what it was, we pretty much began a Calm Mind war here. Oh yeah, we pretty much just lasted like probably 10 turns here, just setting up each other's faces and everything. Ah god, it was ridiculous. But still, Subcom Mind, Aso, really don't see those around at all. Because while Aso does have the power and speed to pull it off, he really isn't too bulky. And there's of course faster U-turns that can deal with it just fine. Like pretty much any kind of U-turn core could stop Subcom mindsets. But I don't know. Aso, like I said, does have the power, the raw power to pull it off. But still, Meloetta just too bulky. As you can see here, she can take 2 Thunderbolts with the substitute. So Aso would definitely end up losing this war easily. Right here, he ends up surviving 1 HP, would kind of piss me off, because that means I'm gonna have to have my HP lowered, because I I would like to have a free sub up as the asset goes down and he switches on into Pokemon of his choice, who will probably be the Darmanitan, or so I thought. But I actually switched into his Machamp. I'm like, wait, what the hell? What? He probably has a Bullet Punch, but he actually outspeeds me and destroys by substitute with a Dynamic Punch, which means that this guy's running a Show Scarf Machamp. What? What the hell? Cause I'm running. I'm not running full speed investment. I am running massive speed investment on this Mellow. I think I'm running 184. I think. Speed. So I'm pretty sure I can outspeed Machamp. But he turns out to be Choice Scarfed. And what? I don't know. That kind of threw me off guard. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Take off the Machamp, of course, because the Darmanitan kills me off the U-turn. I kind of left Meloetta out there as a death fodder because I didn't want my opponent to gain any kind of momentum. And Meloetta at low health, she really wasn't gonna be too helpful. I mean, she could fire off a powerful Psychic, but that's about it. So I switched into Boomin as he switched into Zapdos. I missed the Stone Edge, which actually matters, because now thanks to this Lefty's gain, he's gonna end up surviving the Stone Edge and taking me out with no Thunderbolt. So that's great. I kind of needed the Cobalion for just to deal with the Snorlax and the Darmanitan, because he outspeeds him. But I still have Azumarill, so I can still count on him to take out the Snorlax with Superpower and the Darmanitan, of course, with the Aqua Jet. So I guess really isn't too big of a deal, but still, I would like to keep up Cobalion around. I don't know. Finish off the Zapdos with the Aqua Jet, so that's great. In comes the Raikou. Scares me off with the Volt Switch / Thunderbolt / any electric move that he may carry, and switch into Rambi, who special defensive can take hits for days. He can't do that because of course he has to rest for instant recovery. And he actually ends up setting up a Calm Mind, so he actually has 2 Calm Minders in his team, which is ridiculous. And seeing that he has leftovers, he probably had a sub Calm Mindset as well. So, god damn it, so many sub Calm Minders. Damn it. Thunderbolt doesn't really do too much, even at +1. I get the paralysis with the second body slam, so that's great. So means I'll be able to take out the Raikou this turn without taking any extra damage. So that is fantastic. Down goes the Raikou, and Rambi is sitting comfortably over here at around 53%. So that's awesome. He's switching to his own Snorlax. I was expecting Darmanitan to just come in and take me out with a superpower or something. But seeing Snorlax come in, he may be like a Choice Band set or something, I don't know. He actually goes for the Belly Drum, so I'm like, okay, that works. Makes me, gives me an easier time taking out the Snorlax with the superpowers. So, yeah, thank you, guys. Oh man, Belly Drum Snorlax. I mean, he has raw power, but I don't, he just can't pull it off. He's too slow. Comes Darmanitan. He's gonna lock himself into Flare Blitz. I switch into Snorlax as a death fodder. I survived the first Flare Blitz thanks to the Thick Fat, of course, but the second one finished me off, the problem. And down goes Rambi. So Rambi did his job. I'm really liking Rambi as a team. I've never played with Snorlax, but he's doing his job, taking hits. In comes Dasani, finish off the game with an Aqua Jet, and that will be the game. So hope you guys enjoyed. Kind of sad that Meloetta didn't really get to do much. I mean, she took out 2 Pokemon, that's great enough. Honchkrow on the other hand never showed his face, and he's supposed to be one of the main sweepers on the team, but he didn't pull his weight this time around. Maybe next time, we'll see. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the match, and definitely stick around for more. So yeah, until next time, guys, peace out.